Episode 1. An Awkward Encounter. We'll be going on air after this advertisement. Can we have camera number 5 on standby, please? Showbiz news director told his crew. All right, are you guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cue sound, and action. Today's breaking news. Amid all the preparations for a joint venture of Hollywood-Bollywood upcoming big-budget movie Temper, actor Steve Wilson has been seen with a female doctor of a highly reputed hospital. Our sources revealed that he's been dating this girl for almost a month, and to protect his girlfriend's privacy, he kept his relationship a secret. A few months back, Steve's black SUV was seen outside the hospital. It is believed that he chose the same hospital to shoot a part of his upcoming film so that he could spend some quality time with his love interest. To what extent this is right, we will get back to you on this with more updates. That's all for today in BBC Entertainment. This is Lisa signing off. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Till then, take care. Good night. As soon as the camera lights went off, all staff members started chattering. They gathered around and inquired from senior news anchor Gracie Wilson about her brother's affair. Gracie was Steve's elder sister, as well as top anchor for BBC Entertainment. Ma'am, he's your brother. He must have told you about this relationship. Please tell us if this is true. Or is it a mere publicity stunt? They said. Gracie was about to answer. That's when someone said, Let me tell you that these actors are all like this. They don't have a character. They change their girlfriends regularly, and they can do anything for publicity. Gracie frowned and went furious upon listening to him. She would have lost her temper if an assistant hadn't come to call her. Chief editor has called you to his room, he informed her. Gracie walked away, murmuring to herself. As soon as she entered the room, again she was asked the same thing. Is this true? She was very much annoyed by what happened out there, but somehow controlled her anger and said, I have no idea about this. It can be a publicity gimmick purposely done by the production house to promote his next film. Don't you know how our profession works? I don't think this makes any sense. Maybe it's a buff created by a reporter? She tried to justify herself and left. She didn't know about what was happening in her brother's life. Whatever he was up to, it was not like he had not dated before, but this time, things were not the usual. Grace was even unaware of the incident that took place 7 kilometers away from her office. While watching Steve's video on her phone, Anna tells her sister, Look, I knew it! I knew it so well that Steve will only win the Best Actor award this time. But you never believed me! Her sister, who was sitting at the dining room table, took a bite of the sandwich and responded, Okay, I believe you, Anna. Are you happy now? That's when Anna remembered. My dear Christina, you were about to get an appointment letter from the Mount Sinai Hospital. Did you get it? When's the joining date? I've got the appointment letter, Anna, but I had a word with the head of the neuro department, and he asked me to come to the hospital today and meet the staff members and director at 10 a.m. She looked at her wristwatch and screamed, Oh, damn, it's already 10. Okay, Anna, I gotta go. See you in the evening. Today, it's your turn to do the dishes. Christina kept the half-eaten sandwich on the plate and left for the hospital in a hurry. When Christina reached the hospital, she saw a crowd gathered outside. She tried to get across to them, but failed. She overheard some people talking about Steve Wilson being present inside the hospital for a shoot. He's got some fab acting skills. Have you watched his latest work? Exclaimed one. Wow, he's so handsome, yeah, says a nurse standing right beside. As Christina was stuck in the crowd, she couldn't spot the actor. However, she felt extremely agitated with this whole commotion. Christina was highly pissed about everything happening on her first visit to her place of work. And with the same mood, she approached a security guard nearby and asked, Could you please tell me the way to Dr. David Bell's office? And if you could please guide me to an alternative entryway to the building? The guard was busy with the celebrity thing going on and didn't bother to answer. Christina gave him a stern look, upon which he reacted, Actually, ma'am, this particular area has been reserved for the shooting crew. You can go through the back door. Christina walked away from there, murmuring, Is this a place for a shooting? What kind of a hospital is this that allows shooting in the premises? And this Steve Wilson, my God, people are crazy about him. I fail to understand why. He's not even good with his skills. But then what can I say? One such crazy fan is sitting right in my house. She reaches the back door while muttering to herself, but again comes across another set of bodyguards. This made Christina extremely annoyed. She tries to figure out possibilities to get inside and sees a crew person standing right next to a door. She starts walking toward the door, hoping to make her way through. However, the same guy interrupts her. "Sorry, miss, you're not allowed to go in," he warned. She stepped aside. Another crew member nearby told her not to intervene in the shoot, to which she replied, "I'm a doctor, and I have an appointment with Dr. David Bell. The security guard at the front asked me to go in from here." The crew member, upon hearing this, seemed a little taken aback. However, he informed Christina that she could not go inside as per strict orders from the director and the lead actor for not allowing anyone to get into the building. Christina realizes that it's a waste of time arguing to get in, and stands aside. After some time, the crew member senses the annoyance on Christina's face and allows her to go inside. "Ma'am, I was following my director's order," he apologetically explained. He insisted she switch off her phone and warned about the camera setup inside. She went inside and found that the ward had been turned into a movie set. As she was walking further, she bumped into a nurse. "Oh, I'm sorry. Can you please lead me the way to Dr. David's cabin? Everyone here is talking about Steve, and you're looking for Dr. David?" the nurse said with a mischievous smile. Christina, annoyingly, said, "I'm a doctor and have an appointment with Dr. David." After knowing that she's a doctor, the nurse apologized and said, "This ward is sealed for 2 hours due to the shoot, ma'am." Christina could do nothing but smile, in a sarcastic way. She was very irritated by the atmosphere she was in. She turned around and noticed some production crew members were setting up the cameras, and some junior artists were busy reading their scripts. So weird. These people have turned the hospital into a mess, she thought. That's when a crew member called on her to maintain distance from the cameras. Enraged in anger, she hurried out towards the corridor and didn't even notice a cable. The cable got entangled in her feet. She tripped and was about to fall when someone got hold of her. "Hey, are you okay?" he inquired. But Christina was so lost in his glistening, deep-set brown eyes, leading to a sharp-edged nose, and a pair of pink plum lips, a set of dimples enhancing his smile, and a stubble beard complementing his face and jawline. Christina was mesmerized by this gentleman holding her. Yes, so was the charm of the superstar, Steve Wilson, irresistible. Steve snapped his fingers in front of her eyes, but all in vain. He was habitual of this kind of behavior from his fans, but this girl was something different for him. He got intrigued by her gleaming, thoughtful gray eyes, glancing down to her delicate and glossy lips, a bright oval face with a few strands of curled hair swirling around her broad forehead. In that moment, if anyone would have seen them like this, they would have definitely assumed them to be madly in love. The way Christina's eyes rested on him in admiration, and the way Steve held on to her, it was so evident. However, in reality, apart from these two, there was a third person who utilized the situation conveniently and thought of them to be lovers, sharing intense eye contact. She took advantage of the situation and clicked some pictures of them. She then tried to escape so that she would not get caught, but got hit by a chair. She somehow managed to run away without getting noticed. This was breaking news, she thought. By then, Christina was back in her senses and spoke softly. I am fine, thank you." "Sir, the shot is ready," an assistant informed him and urged him to head toward the shooting spot. Steve walked past her, reading the script, and Christina froze until a shooting staff requested she move out of the perimeter. What does the future hold for them? Will this meeting lead to a new friendship? Keep listening to Fake Love.